At the first light of dawn, the city awakens, but the souls remain asleep. They stand side by side, yet they live in entirely different worlds. Screens bury even friendships in silence. Endless social media streams melt away hours. Constant notifications and endless scrolling. Days and nights pass by in succession. A simple school assignment is about to become an unexpected opportunity to break the routine. As the city fades away, the valley emerges on the horizon. Our hero steps away from the shadow of concrete and onto the soil where history and nature meet. The team leader spoke about the careless destruction of ancient stones and rare plants, but no one took him seriously. Laughter turned into a cold silence as the fog grew thicker. The fog separated them. Catching up with the group became impossible. Wondering desperately, our hero encountered Sabazios. I am Sabazios, the god of rebirth and cycles. I am the light of the heavens, the fertility of the earth, and the spirit of this valley. This is the Phrygian Valley, a sacred land. Every cycle has its balance, and this balance has been broken. The trees, water sources, and vegetation have suffered. Cybele's tears have swept away this land's fertility. Do you have the courage to embark on a journey to restore the spirit of the valley? After Sabazios disappeared, our hero desperately grabbed their phone, checked GPS, and searched for a signal. But when technology fell silent, only the voice of nature remained. Drinking from the wrong water source, our hero's health began to deteriorate. Nature provides everything to keep you alive, but unless you understand its language, it can become a trap. Those who follow nature are never lost. Watch and learn. Observe the animals. They will show you the way. Our hero noticed a flock of birds descending to find water and followed them. The birds led them to ancient cisterns. By observing beavers, our hero learned how to build a shelter. They gained survival knowledge. Sabazios. This map marks ancient sites in the valley, each bearing the traces of time. Your journey will heal not only the valley, but also your soul. Your first destination is Eskişehir, where the voice of King Midas echoes. Upon reaching the Midas monument, the voice of King Midas echoed, "Welcome, traveler. I am Midas, a king who heard the voice of nature, but lost its beauty through greed. In a music contest between Apollo and Pan, I chose the sounds of nature and Anatolia echoing through Pan's flute, instead of Apollo's lyre. That melody carried the dance of the wind, the whispers of rivers, and the heartbeat of the earth. Nature is a gift, but my greed blinded me. I wished for everything I touched to turn to gold. My wish came true, but I unknowingly lost nature, fertility, and even love. The curse of gold not only consumed me, but also polluted and dried the valley's waterways. I ask you to cleanse the polluted river of this valley." The river Midas spoke of was the Porsuk River. Reaching the river, our hero cleaned all the accumulated waste. It took days, but it seemed worth it. It was as if life had returned to the river. You listened to the voice of nature and aligned with its guidance. True wealth is not in the shine of gold, but in the abundance of water, soil, and life. This is Pan's flute. When its melody merges with the voice of nature, it will guide you in the valley. Now prepare for your next journey. With the flute from King Midas, our hero's next destination was Cybele. Upon arriving at Kütahya temple, they began to play the flute dedicated to Cybele. As the melody echoed, Cybele appeared. I am Cybele, the mother of this land, the voice of nature, and the protector of life. The Phrygian Valley thrived with the spirit of my bellow, Attis. I turned him into a pine tree, granting him eternity as a gift. The evergreen nature of the pine tree symbolizes our love and fertility. Yet when the valley's balance was disturbed, Attis's spirit fell silent. Without his breath, the valley's fertility cannot return. As seeds were planted, pine trees began to sprout. Cybele appeared once again. Through your patience and dedication, Addis has been reborn. The breath of nature spread across the valley, completing the cycle of life once more. The fertility of this valley is now eternal. But never forget, humanity's indifference to nature can always create such wounds. Leave with the lessons you've learned here, but never forget them. Sabazios appeared before our hero once more. The sun now illuminated the valley. Sabazios, the curse of the valley has ended, but your journey does not end here. This is only the beginning of a lesson for the rest of your life. Now it is time to reunite with your long-lost companions. Find them and return home. As our hero gathered pieces of the ancient trail map from the ruins, they found a path that connected their past to their future. At each site, they found fragments of this ancient map. First, Ayazini Church, then Aslankaya Temple, and finally, Byk Kapkaya Temple. When all the pieces were gathered, the map of the Phrygian King's Trail was complete. Following the Phrygian King's Trail, our hero reached their companions, who seemed unaware of what had transpired. They embraced and asked why our hero had fallen so far behind. Unable to find a way to describe their inner transformation, our hero's gaze wandered into the depths of the valley. In the distance, they saw the silhouette of Sabazios. Sabazios transformed into a red deer and disappeared into the wild. As his silhouette faded, our hero realized that nature itself had guided them at every step. Sabazios was not merely a god, but the essence of nature. The spirit of the valley was at peace once more. Nature watches over you, but is always ready to forgive. This was not just an ending, but also a beginning. Listen to nature, feel it, become one with it, and never break the cycle.